Is it all that you needed from this? I hope it meant anything, anything.
What's good, YouTube? So we got a roulette battle here with the one and only Pamizard. This is actually our second roulette battle. We ended up having two. She won the first one, and well, you get to see the outcome of this one, basically. So I'm going to lead off with Victini because that was the best choice for a lead out of the numbers she chose, and she leads off with Gigalith, which I guess is the best choice for a lead with the numbers I chose. So yeah, Gigalith is going to go for the explosion, which is pretty much going to ruin this Cloyster's chance of setting up the shell smash, which, yeah, I mean, at that point I was like, oh, well, yeah, crap, I haven't even tested out this thing and it automatically just fails already. So yeah, unfortunately that's going to happen, and the Cradle is just going to Ancient Power me. I was going for the shell smash, banking on the hope that maybe it was going to set up a sub or something to just go ahead and get ready to absorb hits. And yeah, I'm just going to put in IMOG and go for the Dragon Dance, which, you know, Dragon Dance boss. And yeah, Ancient Power is just going to hit me, and I'm not going to do that much, considering it's super effective. Of course, that's because of multi-scale. And had I been thinking, I probably could have stalled out this Cradle's Ancient Power by continuously roosting. So yeah, that was a bad choice on my part to not think. But you'll see the reason why I'm like, screw thinking soon. So after this Fire Punch, which is gonna do pretty much nothing because that thing got like boosted stats, which was terrible, and yeah, the Ancient Power is just gonna KO me without the multi-scale to kind of bring down the damage. So I decided to put in Kyurem and go for the Draco Meteor, just kind of hoping that that's gonna KO the Cradle, but that doesn't happen. And it's gonna go for Miracle, and I definitely don't want to take another Miracle, so I want to go into Victini here. And Cradle just goes for the Sludge Bomb to try and finish me off, which is not a big deal. So I go for the U-turn, and whew, finally, here's where I got my confidence for the battle back again, now that that Cradle was gone, but my confidence was still pretty shattered because I had lost a lot of Pokemon. So right here I decided to put in Salamence, knowing that I'm pretty confident in being able to scout whatever comes out, and it turns out this Jinx comes out, goes for the S-Beam, and it is not going to KO me because I run the Focus Sash, which is nice. Go for the Crunch, which is going to be enough to KO Jinx because Jinx's defenses are like glass, basically. And yeah, just go for the Dragon Claw to get some damage on this Seismitoad. Didn't want to go for the Hydro Pump because I didn't remember if these things carried Water Absorb or not, since I haven't seen Seismitoad in actually any of my battles. So I go for the Grass Knot, but she's holding the Rendo Berry, which is gonna just pretty much suck because that just robs me of my KO, which means Elf takes some damage. But I do survive and just go for the Psychic in case she was thinking of switching into something else to absorb his Grass Knot. And yeah, Entei's gonna show up, and I was slightly worried that Entei might have been faster, but it turns out I'm faster. And I go for the Psychic, which isn't gonna do enough to KO it, but it does do about half, or a little bit over half, and I see the leftovers, so I'm guessing that it's some kind of, I don't know, stalling setup set or something like that. So I just call it bring Kyurem in to go for the straight Draco Meteor, knowing that should be enough to KO it, and then she's going to put in Dialga, which unfortunately, yeah, she got an Uber out of the numbers, but, you know, not a big deal. That's what happens during roulette. So yeah, I go for the Draco Meteor, slightly surprised to actually see it did even that much damage, it being -2 special attack. So, you know, that's nice. And then I just put in Victini and go for the V-Create. Not really expecting it to KO the Dialga, but, you know, V-Create does have awesome powers, so yeah, I managed to poll victory from Pamizard, but she did win the first one, so she mentioned that she's going to get a battle, one of our battles up. I hope it's the first one, so you can see the first one to see how that went. On her side, basically, she won, and I was like, hey, I want revenge really fast. And I got revenge, which is awesome, so yeah, very fun match. If you couldn't tell, I'm really in a roulette battle mood. So, if anyone wants to roulette battle, just like send me a PM and drop a FC so that I can pretty much get to you and schedule an appointment for a roulette battle, and I can tell you how many EV I've got, or we can do the whole random generator if you really want to. So yeah, definitely be checking out Pamizard's channel. I'll leave a link in the description, because she said she was going to get our battle up. I don't know which battle it was, probably the first one, because I think that's the one I told her to send in. But that's going to be all. Comment, like, and subscribe to see more of my videos. Thank you, and goodbye.